Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Tatis, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next, Andy Bentz is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Will Smith. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Bobby Abreu, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
He pulls this one into right. David back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Pat Burrell. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 2-2.
Playing 2s, 2-2.
This is in the air to left field. Stairs is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Farrell gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Digging in, Manuel Diaz. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors if he can avoid a collapse here in the final months. It's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Burrell on the move. Makes the play, one away. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
So coming to the plate, Fernando Tatis. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Three-two pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Tatis, base runner at first with one out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Runner at second here with one man out. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off of second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Mark McGuire. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year. And the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Striding in, Big Daddy David having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Line towards center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 1 inning in the books here. Padres lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bob Boone, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled away. Bentz is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on the defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
1-1. Misses, ball 2. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping up to the plate, number 12. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Wynn. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 7, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Stepping into the box, Mike Schmidt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 2 out with the man at first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone onto the lower basket of the Western Metal Building. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Standing in now, Ryan Howard. Pulled toward right center field. Wynn giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and we are tied 2-2. So striding forward now, Tony Wynn. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Play 12. 1-2
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So stepping in, Matt Stairs. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Abreu is there, and he has it for the out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. Power a big part of this game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. The 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do, because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you, except the pitcher.
In now, Andy Bentz, grounded to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Padres leave 1. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Farrell, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. David on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Will Smith.
Now batting, Will Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 out, nobody on. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Santiago. And he makes the throw to first. Smith is retired. 2 down now.
Right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Digging in for his second at bat, Bobby Abreu. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. He flew out in his last at bat. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Now batting.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Riding in once again, Fernando Tatis. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Diaz on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is in there. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number one.
First baseman number 25. Mark.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Mark McGuire, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box now, Big Daddy David. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runners at second and third with two gone. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's a look over the first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box, Tony Gwynn drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Standing in now, Matt Stairs. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting,
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
In now, Benito Santiago. Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Padres on top, 6-2. Leading off the inning, Pat Burrell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
now batting, catcher, Bob Boone.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Bob Boone comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball right over the outside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Standing in, number 10. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls.
2 runs on just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres. Andy Bentz, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Smith. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Ready for another chance. Fernando Tatis, he singled his last time up. Back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the third time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
And he'll be back in standing up. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Stepping in now, Matt Antonelli. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2. Runner goes for third. Grounded to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGuire. Antonelli, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runners on the move for second. Fastball right back to the mound. And we'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 7-2. So digging in now, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Wynn is under it. 1 out.
Up next for
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mike Schmidt, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Ryan Howard.
Standing in now, Ryan Howard into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes another 0-2. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 43.
Carlos Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Popped him up. Antonelli moving to his left, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Antonio Bastardo, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Antonio Bastardo.
Stepping in, Big Daddy David, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
That's a strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. He's set. Here's the 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swinging a ground ball to third. And that's the first down.
Now batting, center fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Ready for another shot now, Tony Gwynn. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into
Now
3.
Left fielder, Matt Stairs.
Digging in, Matt Stairs. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Smith racing back to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and his power surge continues, and even 60 for him on the year as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Padres 8 and the Phillies 2. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Will Smith. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, Bobby Abreu. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. McGuire has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Pat Burrow.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Jeff Beliveau enters the game after the delay, which lasted a little under an hour, but we're ready to go now. At the plate, Pat Burrell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still 8-2. Gary Templeton is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Templeton.
Set to deal on 2-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. Smith looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Hard on the ground towards short. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
Now in the box, Fernando Tatis. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And this is a case of a hitter's reputation preceding him. The ball was a little dribbler to the left side, but he knew the guy had speed, so he rushed it and ends up unable to make a clean play. That's another example of why speed is such an offensive weapon.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Nero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Into the box, Mark McGuire. The 1-2. He's running. Pitch misses. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Antonelli, the runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Onto the third floor balcony and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Big Daddy David. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Tony Gwynn. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Matt stares. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with two strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Digging in now for San Diego, Benito Santiago. Two out here and a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 56 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Fernando Valenzuela will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Fernando Valenzuela.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Manuel Diaz. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. runners off for second. Hit back up the middle. And it's in time at first. And hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 15-2. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Joaquin Soria is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Into the box now, Bob Boone. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
It's 1-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Fouled away. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, number 10, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked
number
sharp
12.
and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 3-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 33 on the year. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Mike Schmidt. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Two out, nobody on. In now, Ryan Howard, ripped on the ground to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Padres on top, 15-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jake Arrieta will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jimmy Rollins will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
The 1-1 home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Abreu ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year as the blowout continues. Now to the plate, Matt Antonelli with a multi-hit day to his credit already. This proves that even quality pitching can't slow him down.
Absolutely. This guy, when the weather warms up, he is certainly taking the next step forward, and it doesn't matter who's on the mound. He seems to have rhythm and timing, whether it's the ace of the staff or the 25th man on the roster. This guy is having a monster season.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Mark McGuire.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Mark McGuire. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Burrell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Big Daddy David. Line drive to left. Burrell will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Padres lead it 16-4. Striding into the box, Jimmy Rollins. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Will Smith. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Number 53 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 53.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Bobby Abreu. Rollins on second. Smith on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Diaz backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, left fielder, Pat Burrell.
Coming to the plate now, Pat Burrell. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace. Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Bob Boone, very weakly on the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Tatis comes up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 10, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Now batting, number 12.
Digging in once again, number 12. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High pop-up. Santiago waits on it, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Padres lead it 16-7. Stepping up now, Tony Gwynn. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down in there. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Matt Stairs. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Ready to take his hacks again, Benito Santiago, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the slider. Gwynn leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is a fair ball as it heads for the Western Metal Supply Company building. And to score, the runner from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Your attention, please.
Garvey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6, Steve Garvey.
Chopped weakly to the left. One there. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Your attention,
Bell
please.
comes on from the
Now
pen,
pitching
hoping
for
to
the
finish
Padres.
this one off here in the
Number
top of the
21,
ninth.
Steve Bell.
Mike Lieberthal is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone to lead off the inning. In now, Ryan Howard. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Into the box now, Jimmy Rollins. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Standing in now, Will Smith. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Santiago is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
And a reminder, we'll have post-game highlights from the ball game downtown immediately after we say our goodbyes from Petco Park. Stepping into the box, Bobby Abreu. 3 runs already home here. And he got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Pat Burrell popped him up. Santiago has a play. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-10 this evening. The San Diego Padres hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Andy Bentz records win number 16 on the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Farrell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.